In this video, I'm going to do an instructional video on how to put a Savage short action into our Ultradyne UD chassis. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get your barreled action out of the factory stock. So most factory stocks are going to come just like shown here. So you can go ahead and flip that over, and you're going to want to remove your action screws. So in the Savage short actions, the front action screw will be right in front of the magwell, and the rear action screw will be right behind the magwell. This specific one, you have to move the mag lever in order to get to it. For video's sake, I've already taken these screws out, but go ahead and get those removed, and as soon as you remove those, you can just pop the factory stock right off the barreled action. I'm going to go ahead and remove the bolt for this video. Make sure your chamber is clear before doing any sort of gunsmithing or assembly. For this, it is a top bolt release, and so you can press the lever, pull the trigger, get the bolt out. The other one, the other version will be a bottom bolt release, and there will be a bottom button in front of the trigger that you'll be able to press to get that bolt out on those. So once I have that out, I'm going to unbox our Ultradyne chassis here. So the chassis comes like this, and it'll come with installation hardware. So that installation hardware will include your action screws as well as a front action screw washer. And so that front action screw washer will just look something like this. It's oblong. The reason for this is Savage short action platform has different front action screw spacings, and so if your Savage was produced prior to 2003, it's 4.275 inches from the rear action screw. If it's after 2003, it'll be 4.4 inches from the rear action screw. And so this washer allows us to be compatible with both. If you have the one that's shorter, you just flip it to where the hole is shorter to the rear action screw. If you have the one that's longer, flip it the other way. So this specific variant is the longer variant. It was manufactured after 2003. So I'm going to put the oblong washer to where the front action screw is further away. So it comes with the action screws. The front action screw is the shorter of the two. I'll go ahead and drop that in. And then the rear action screw goes right here behind the magwell. You have to pull up the mag lever, and then the rear action screw will just drop in as well. The other tools that come with the chassis are the stainless L key for the mag lever insert. This will be so that you can adjust this mag lever screw, and it's a sliding tab that goes up and down. This will allow you to set your magazine height based on where you need your magazine to feed the best into your action. And the other two things is a little set screw for the threaded hole in the rear of the chassis, and an L key to use on that set screw, and that'll be to time your buttstock whenever you're threading it into the rear hole. So I'm going to go ahead and use my 3/16 head wrench and tighten down my action screws. So I like to just get them started. Get them just snug. And then I like to actually stand my barreled action up in the chassis and push it down in order to seat the action completely into the chassis so it's all the way at the rear. And then I will torque my action screws down to 55 to 60 inch-pounds. So I have my torque wrench set at 55, so I'll get that one torqued down, insert it into my rear action screw, torque that one down, and you're good to go. So it's that simple. Just popping your barreled action out of your factory stock, replacing two screws, tightening them down, and then you're good to install your buttstock, your optic, and a grip, and you're good to start shooting.